Today we are cooking on the largest disc in America. Vamos! Okay guys, today we're gonna do a first big discada, or we're gonna use the disco for the first time in a big cook, right? If you don't know, we got the disc 2 weeks ago. Frank Cox from Smoker built it for us, and last week we seasoned, and it was quite a challenge. If you can go here and check, we made a video about the seasoning the disc. So today we're gonna do officially the first big discada. And another note, my nephew's here. He just caught a bass on the Guadalupe River, and I don't like that because I want to be the guy catching fish, not this little kid here. All right? Okay, so let's go. Yesterday we did put all the work, so we got the disc, was rusted, was dirty. It wasn't that bad because it wasn't used. It was new, like Frank said, but we had to first wash it, then the boys like polish it, and we didn't have the right tools, so they had to go buy some. So the project that we thought it was gonna last 1 day, it ended up taking 2 days. After we polished, we started season the disc. The wind was horrible, like today. It was very hard to season, but we took like, I don't know, like 7 hours, but we nailed it. We had the disc already. It's looking beautiful. So now we're ready to cook. Vamos. So today we're gonna cook what I call it the BEER pork recipe on the disco. That actually is a story time. Let's go. Okay. So I did this video on a smaller disc, in a small disc, normal disc. I did that for Shiner Beer, and it went extremely viral. Extremely viral. People love it. And now we're gonna do a version of that, but in a massive, massive way. This is gonna be kind of like a practice round. I eyeball everything. So when you cook at this scale, that's gonna be a challenge. So let's talk about what we have here. These are 6 pork bat. We bought them boneless already, so we cut them into steaks and in a little pieces. So we have like half steaks and the other half is gonna be like small pieces. We marinated overnight. We put soy, mustard, garlic, and pepper. It's good. It's good. It smells very good. And for this recipe, you have to match the amount of meat that you have with the veggies. So we have 50 pounds of pork and we have 50 pounds of veggies. Of that 50 pounds, half is red onion that we chopped yesterday until we broke the machine and we had to do it a hand. That was a pain. 12 of 13 pounds of celery, and this was a pain in the ass. 12 to 13 pounds of onion. Onion. No hablo inglés, okay? No hablo inglés. Carrots, okay? That's gonna give like a kind of like a, we have sweet here, we have sweet here, and sweet goes perfect with pork. So everything ready. We're gonna warm up the disco, get it ready, and let's cook 100 pounds of food. Vamos! Okay, we're up to temp. We have 400 degrees here, a little bit too hot for me, but on the edges we have less, we have 150. So how you cook on a disc, in this recipe, what we're gonna do first, we're gonna sear all the steaks, get that crust, you know, and then once they're cooked, we're gonna put it up, and then we're gonna cook the veggies inside. But let's go, this is gonna be fast. Again, remember this is the first time cooking here. Santi's gonna help me. We're gonna start with the oil, just a little layer, let's go. Santi, I can drop the steaks and then you can. See, there's some steaks, there's some pieces. It's already smelling good, guys. So what we did, we just take the fire for a while and then put it back because, again, the wind is not helping. So the wind is changing the temperature a lot. Again, like I said, we are learning how to cook. We had to pull the fire off because it was super hot, but now we're talking with Santi, we realized maybe it wasn't that hot, but because we didn't have meat on it, right? Whenever you add food, you're gonna cool down a lot. We're putting one by one, as you can see Angelito there. Let's try this. I wanted to put it steak by steak, right? Like that, but let's do this. And then we separate, right? I think it's more efficient. What do you think, guys? Time will tell. And again, remember, we need to sear this way. It smells crazy, yeah? Crazy good. See how the temperature dropped because we put all the food together? Let's see, I don't know if that's the solution, right? We will see. this cook is gonna tell us. Santi, if you have already that steak like this one here, I would like already put it up there, right? That's what we're looking for, guys, you know? We need that caramelization. That's gonna be the flavor. Remember, we're not cooking all the way. We just want that color there. All right, look at the size of this disco. Look at this. See, look. This is insane. So this is happening something that I don't like. Not a big deal, but do you see this? This is boiling, right? That's a mix of fat and water. So basically what is happening here is boiling and not searing. That's why, again, it's not a big deal, but it's not what I was looking for. So now we're gonna kind of like separate a little bit. This water can evaporate. Let's get the disc into temp again. But again, it's still cooking. So the fact that I can be laying here, that means that it's not hot enough. We have a lot of fire kind of, but the problem is the wind. Always the wind, baby. Always the wind. So that's what we want, that golden color. Yeah. Now we're back, boys. We're back. Again, we're looking for the crust here, right? We are not looking on cooking. The enemy of the crust is moisture. I'm used to, you know, when you cook in the disco and the other disco, the normal one, you know, it's like in 2 minutes you have everything, right? But then everything at this scale is gonna take longer, and that's normal. So now, see, now we're frying. Now this middle part is cooking because all the moisture, all the water evaporated, right? And now we have straight oil here. So now it's gonna be easy. The fact that we marinated and then we push it, all the moisture of the marinade, right? That's also what complicated the first, right? But now we are where I like to be. Hey, also, huge shout out to my friends from South Africa, Donkey Tong, dude. This is perfect. I think he's gonna love it. Donkey Tong, huh? Okay, the fork is done. As you can see, we separated to the edges, and now we're gonna add more like fresh oil, and we're gonna cook the veggies. Onions in. I mean, onions in, I said. Now, yes, onions in. Celery in. Oh. Now we're gonna start with the seasoning. Again, this is gonna be the real challenge. We're gonna eyeball everything. The only thing I have to be careful is the salt, right? I don't wanna over salt it, right? Always we can add salt later, right? Let's go. Garlic powder. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Look, like stale cracker. Okay, black pepper. Comino. Cumin, right? Be careful with this one. This one is also a very invasive, right? Paprika for color. Salt, so the veggies start sweating. I'm not gonna be so hard with this. I'm gonna do the steaks too. Oh, I can smell the seasonings, guys. Mamma mia, that's delicious. Okay, lessons learned so far. We have to put way more oil at the beginning. We got some black spots. Again, nothing wrong, right? Burn is part of the flavors, right? Let's see. Oh, let's do it the long way. That's what I want to see, right? That's what I want to see. I want to see the boiling. I think we're good with the temperature. It's not too aggressive. I like it. I like it a lot. Again, this is taking longer, right? That's something that I have to put my head onto it, right? If I normally take 10 to 15 minutes to cook like in a normal dish, this is gonna take maybe 30 minutes. Everything is bigger. See what I always say, right? Just go out there and cook, right? Cook. Try, get it wrong, burn stuff, undercooked stuff. So far in this cook, we learned so much. So every single cook, this applies for everything. For your Weber kettle, for your open fire grill, for your smoker. That's the only way you learn. We're like less than 1 hour in this cook and we learn so much already, right? That's things like, it's like when you ride a bicycle, right? You never forget. So yeah, this is one of the things that I love the most. We can go a little more, but I already like to taste the carrots, the onions. It's tender. I like the seasoning, the celery, same thing. Remember, this is gonna cook all together more for 2 hours. So what it tells me is done is that the onions are already translucent. That's what we want. So now we're gonna mix everything together and we're gonna start adding the magic. Dale, vamos Santi, vamos a entrar. While we're doing this, Angelito's gonna add the mustard. Ahí está, Carlito. So actually we were talking about how do you feel about these tools. For this job that we're doing right now, I think that spatula is better. This is more for I like this one with the onions. I think we need 2 of both. Carlito ahí, boludo, dale. Come on, boy. All right, honey. Now we're gonna start open the beers, okay? We're gonna put 24 beers. Ready? Vamos. Okay guys, now it's a waiting game, right? We have everything on, we have to keep cooking it. I think we're gonna cook it for 2 hours, and this is what we want. Do you see that? That's what you want. You want the plop, 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 plop. You don't want an aggressive boiling, right? So we're gonna try to maintain that. I think we have enough liquid. If we need more, because normally we use a lid here, we have prepared like a beef bouillon broth, okay? So again, waiting game, we're gonna mix every now and then, right? We're gonna keep checking. We can open a wine right now, right? I think it's a bit, okay, it's beer o'clock, guys. Let's go. Bravo! Okay guys, quick check-in. We're 1 hour in since we had everything on, but I did a mistake because I had to go to pick up some friend to the airport, so I wanted to speed it up and see. Remember what I said, like I like the pop, pop, pop. Look at now, right? We put more fire. Still it's gonna cook, right? You can cook like that too. But see, we are not on the veggies. We're still not there, right? The meat is great. I just tasted, but this needs at least 1 more hour, and we don't have enough liquid. What we're gonna do? We're gonna put some broth, okay? Like we said. Maybe you're gonna use it, maybe not. Let's say eyeball it. I think that's it. It's gonna give us another hour of solid cooking. Guys, I wish you guys can smell what I'm smelling right now. It's so incredible. Check in, we are 2 hours since we put everything, right? They start the whole cook. Check this consistency, right? It can take another hour, right? My next cook, that cook that they're fixing to do, I'm gonna prepare to do 3 hours, right? Because in the 3 hours I want the veggies to be more mushed. You know, normally, again, in a small disc, that takes 2 hours. In a big disc, it's gonna take 3. But that's the consistency that I want, right? Let's say if I wanna prolong this cook more, and nothing wrong with that, I would add more broth, and I keep going for another hour, right? So first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna move, Santi, he's gonna move the fire away from the disc. Normally what you do is you take the disc away from the fire, but this is gonna be different. People are gonna ask, Al, who's gonna eat all this? Okay, so we're gonna go to the police station, and we're gonna go to the fire department, and we're gonna drop some there. We don't always do that when we have leftovers. We are all about supporting the first responders, all, right? We love those guys. They do so much for us. This is a way to give back a little bit. Our first responders. Much love, okay? Vamos. So we have these baguettes. We've been warming them here. Okay guys, time to serve. I absolutely love this cook. We learned so much. We're gonna keep learning about it. Cooking with a disc is, like I said at the beginning of the video, I love cooking on a disc. This is my second favorite way to cook. So we're gonna do a lot of content. So you guys give me ideas, put in the comments what else you wanna see cooking here, right? Who can we cook with, right? We wanna do this also. We wanna do this a lot of benefit, right? So cook for a lot of people. So let's go. See, we have the sauce, sticky, sweet. Sorry, I have to say something. Da 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 da.
How we doing, baby?
Mel Schmiller, Dark Side of the Grill, from Canada, Alberta, Canada. You always have this timing, dude. Always the perfect timing, man.
Is it lunchtime already?
Hell yes. Okay, so Mel is here. We're gonna go Thursday. We're gonna go to the valley, Rio Grande Valley. We're gonna visit Big Hubs, Arnitex. Right, he's a huge YouTuber. If you're not following Arnitex, you're living under a rock, right? He's the best. He's the best, okay? Bel Toro. I love this fucking guy.
It's lunch.
We got the salsa, and now we're gonna put some steaks. What do you think about my disco, Mel?
Get the size of gigantic.
That's what she said. This is pork butt. Guys, this is gonna be nasty. Okay, my team, you have to come too, guys, okay? Because we did a lot of work on this. Okay, guys, I can't be more happy. I have my friends here, my team. I think we did good. We had a great time. Again, if you like content like this, subscribe, comment on what you want to see next. Okay, guys, this is gonna be nasty, okay? Are you ready? Vamos, let's go. Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
1, 2, 3, vamos.
Cheers.
We got a lot of eat, drink, and talk. Al Frugoni out. Vamos.